was something, stepping outside of my comfort zone, but first and foremost, I myself am an artist. And the idea for this project, which was totally new for me, I'm primarily a singer-songwriter, and I have a background as an accessories designer. I made my outfit. Came when I was at an event, and I saw one of Billy's friends, a guy named Nick, and we started talking about Polly. And he had this phrase, open your eyes. And I thought, he's right. And I could just see a whole documentary in that small conversation, which led me to do something crazy and say, yeah, I want to make a documentary about Billy and Polly. And Billy and Polly were very open to the idea, even though it's hard to be filmed, have yourself be filmed. But Billy's so natural, and I just said, people really need to understand these stories. And if we don't tell these stories, who is going to tell these stories? And we have stories in our community that can and that need to be told. So I started working with 27 Entertainment, and we started filming a project that was at Self School to make a mural. Hopefully that will be in another episode. And I worked on getting some funding, but funding for a big project can be a little bit harder than you can imagine. So some of the funding fell out, and to figure out what to do, I suggested we scale back the project and do it in episodes. So this is episode 1. This tells the story of Billy and Polly painting. Hi, Polly. Which is what you see on the walls here, because I was really intrigued by that. And I have my own child with multiple disabilities, and my son likes to play the piano. So I could really relate to that. I wanted to thank, Billy and Polly, and also Bridget, Billy's wife, who's now passed away. And I made a commitment to Bridget to do what I could for the community. And I started by raising money for inclusive playground equipment that's at Bicentennial Park. I'd started a not-for-profit called One for Everyone, and then I volunteered to be on Valparaiso, and I got John Seibert to make a family bathroom there. These are just some real issues, right? Like, so that people like Billy and Polly can go to an event and use the bathroom, something that most of us don't really think about. And then I continued to do that for Self School, and now projects like this. And I also wanted to thank 27 Entertainment, DJ and his wife Sam, and Fernando, Shane, and Kerwin, right, who helped work on this. This has been going on for almost 3 years, and I really appreciate their patience and their dedication, because the whole scale was to be a full documentary, which it just might be. I think now more than ever we need to hold on to the truth that we are all created equal. And that in creating community, it might not be something that we can hold, but it's something that we can have. I want to thank my husband, Fred, for putting up with my nonsense through making this, because there was a lot of nonsense. And this, like going outside of my comfort zone, and it really required a lot. And of course, I want to thank Hannah and the CAC here for doing this and for allowing us to tell this story. So, yeah, thank you for being here. Yeah, thanks. Billy is a full-time artist, and it's actually very rare to be able to support yourself solely through your artwork. On top of that, he's now a single dad to a teenager with a rare form of muscular dystrophy who relies on a wheelchair to get around. Polly's nonverbal, legally blind, and has a cognitive impairment. In this short episode, you'll see Billy doing what he loves to do with his daughter, Polly. Billy hoists her over his shoulder like he would any kid, not Polly, who we would tend to think of as fragile.
There we go. Are you comfortable? Comfortable enough? Here, hold on. There we go. Your head up. Are you cozy? Are you cozy?
I first met Billy and Polly with Bridget around 2010. My husband and I took our son and daughter over to meet them, and I was immediately struck by Billy's artwork that lined the cabinets in their dining room and hung on their walls. It was cool, but we were there to talk about our kids and play together, which we did. We became friends and worked together on a social group for our kids called Club Wonder. In the summer of 2012, Bridget didn't feel well, and after months of not knowing what was wrong, was diagnosed with stage 4 stomach cancer in early 2013 and passed away a month later. We tend to think of artists by what we see on television or the movies, living a life of parties, rubbing shoulders with the rich and famous, and living high emotion lives. The odds are against both Billy and Polly because supporting yourself, let alone a child with multiple special needs, by working full-time as an artist is hard to do. And yet, they are both thriving.
So I can't do these paintings without her, and she can't do them without me, but together they make, she makes the greatest little paintings, and they all kind of look like landscapes to me. And it's a nice little exercise for her. Here you go. See how pretty that is? Get your hands up. Move your hands around. Here, let go. Do it again. Do it again. Shh. Listen, listen. There you go. Push it around. Make the painting nice. Oh. How about this hand again? Oh, look it. Looks like a bird flying. Do you like the bird flying? Yeah. All right, so we just start, I'll basically paint a base color on there just so we don't have any, white space there. And then, you'll see Polly moves her hands at different speeds, and, sometimes she doesn't move them at all, so you got to get her to go, oh, there you go, hands up. And then we'll just start moving the paint around. And I like moving the board too, so it gives there's so much energy in these paintings. That's what I really like about them. Like my paintings, you can't see all the brush strokes like this is being made, but you could just see all the energy that goes into it, and they're beautiful little paintings. Could you get your hands up again? Could you get your hands up again? There you go. Get them up. Smack it. Smack it. Smack it.
A few years ago, Billy introduced Polly to the art of painting. I found it really fitting that Polly would enjoy painting with Billy and that they could share this bond with each other. At the end of the day, Billy is a dad who is sharing his passion with his child.
There you go, pals. Call that one done? Do you like it? Do you want to do a little more? Oh, nice. How nice.
It's not easy being a full-time artist, and it's not easy being a single parent, let alone to a child with multiple special needs. And yet, they manage to find a way and have fun in the process.